In Africa, Zuba the lion tries to teach his son Alake how to fight, but the cub is more interested in dancing. Rival male Makunga challenges Zuba for the title of Alpha Lion. And during their fight, Alake is captured by poachers. The crate containing Alake falls into the ocean and drifts to New York City, where he is renamed Alex and grows up at the Central Park Zoo with Marty the zebra, Melman the giraffe, and Gloria the hippopotamus. Years later, following their adventure in Madagascar, the zoo animals Alex, Marty, Melman, Gloria, the penguin skipper, Kowalski, Rico, and Private, and chimpanzees Mason and Phil prepare to return to New York aboard a battered airplane piloted by the penguins, accompanied by the lemurs King Julian, Morris, and Mort. The plane runs out of fuel and crash lands in continental Africa. The animals find themselves at a watering hole on a nature reserve, and are excited to meet others of their species. Alex is reunite Ed with his parents and impresses them with tales of his status as the King of New York. Marty fits in with a herd of other zebras who look and sound just like him. Melman, a hypochondriac, is distressed that the reserve has no doctors. So the other giraffes appoint him their witch doctor. Seeking romance, Gloria attracts the attention of the smooth-talking male hippo Moto. Meanwhile, the penguins set about repairing the plane, assisted by numerous chimpanzees recruited by Mason and Phil. They steal vehicles from several groups of New Yorkers who are on safari and strip them for parts. Nana, a tough old woman who slapped Alex around during the events of Madagascar, takes charge of the stranded tourists and helps them survive in the wilderness. The zoo animals' excitement soon turns to disappointment. In a scheme to oust Zuba as Alpha Lion, Makunga insists that Alex complete a rite of passage which Alex mistakes for a talent contest. It is actually a fighting contest, and Makunga tricks him into choosing the strongest lion as his opponent, resulting in Alex's humiliating defeat. Faced with the duty of banishing his son, Zuba relinquishes his title as Alpha and Makunga takes over. Meanwhile, Marty is dejected by the realization that the other zebras can do everything he can, believing himself no longer unique. Melman comes to believe that he is deathly ill, and Gloria's interest in Moto saddens him since he has secretly loved her for a long time. The four friends argue heatedly with one another. Gloria has a date with Moto, but loses interest when she really says he is only attracted to her because of her size. After a pep talk from King Julian, Melman finally reveals his feelings for Gloria. The next day, the animals panic when the watering hole dries up. Determined to redeem himself, Alex mends his friendship with Marty and they leave the reserve to investigate upriver. King Julian suggests that offering a sacrifice to the nearby volcano will restore the water. Melman, forlorn and believing he is dying, volunteers to be sacrificed. Gloria stops him from jumping into the volcano, and realizes that he loves her for more than her appearance. Alexa, Andy Marty discover that the stranded New Yorkers have built a camp and dammed up the river, and Alex is captured by them. Zuba rushes to his aid, but Alex saves them both by dancing for the tourists, who remember him fondly from the zoo. Marty, Melman, Gloria, the penguins, and the chimpanzees arrive in the repaired airplane and help Alex destroy the dam, restoring the water. Makunga angrily makes a stand for control, but Alex tricks him into being subdued by Nana. Zuba offers Alex the title of Alpha Lion, but he declines, and father and son become co-leaders. Skipper the penguin marries a bobblehead doll from the plane, and the other penguins, and the chimpanzees head off to honeymoon in Monte Carlo. Alex, Marty, Melman, Gloria, and the lemurs happily decide to stay on the reserve for a while.